Early in a real estate career, things often feel unsettled. You might have closed a deal or two, but you're learning a lot. And it's hard to tell whether you're actually moving forward or just staying busy. Most agents don't talk about this stage because they think it means they're doing something wrong or missing an important piece. What's happening here is much simpler than that. This feeling arises for a specific reason, and it has less to do with effort than most people think. I've seen this same stage play out repeatedly over my 28 years in real estate, both as an agent, as a coach, and once you understand why it's happening, the pressure starts to ease and things begin to make more sense. That's what this video is about. Let's get started. Early on, real estate feels confusing because a lot is coming at you all at once. In most jobs, there's a clear path. You're told what to learn first, what comes next, and how to know if you're doing well. Real estate doesn't work that way. From the very beginning, everything arrives at the same time. Prospecting, marketing, social media, open houses, scripts, listings, buyer systems, all of it is important and urgent. Instead of feeling confident, many agents feel pulled in multiple directions. One week it's calls, the next week it's content, then it's open houses, and it's hard to know what actually deserves your attention right now. When there's no clear order, even simple decisions can feel burdensome, and progress becomes difficult to spot. That's why this stage often feels unsettled, even when you're putting in real effort. Comparison makes it even more challenging. You start watching other agents who are further along, agents with systems, teams, and years of experience you can't see from the outside. Comparing your early steps to their results adds pressure and chips away at confidence. Not because you're behind, but because nothing has been put into the proper order yet. What keeps this feeling around for many agents is how often their focus changes. A new idea rises, it sounds smart, feels exciting, and requires time and effort, but before there's enough time to see real results, doubt starts creeping in. Questions pop up. Is this working? Should I be doing something else? So attention moves again. When this cycle repeats, nothing has time to grow. No rhythm, no clear signal is telling you what's helping and what's not. Without repeating the same actions, it's hard to learn from them. When it's hard to tell what's working, decision making can feel confusing. That's when the work feels heavier, conversations don't flow as easily, follow-ups feel uncomfortable, and progress is hard to notice. Early progress in real estate is usually quiet. It shows up in small ways. People recognizing your name, responding faster than before, or starting to think of you as their agent. Those signs only appear when the same actions are repeated. When focus keeps changing, those signs never get a chance to show up. Direction starts to show up when you stop trying to give everything attention at the same time. Early in real estate, almost everything feels important. Calls matter, social media matters, open houses matter, and learning matters. When everything feels urgent, it's hard to stay calm or confident. Things become clearer when you decide what the business is focused on right now. For most agents early on, that means choosing one primary focus, one thing the business is built around. The focus might be having more real conversations, booking appointments, or getting listings. The exact choice isn't as crucial as staying with it long enough to learn from it. Once there's a clear focus, decisions get simpler. Some activities support it, some don't. Your days feel less scattered, your effort feels more intentional, and progress becomes easier to notice because you're watching the same things over time. That's when confidence starts to grow. When everything feels scattered, the fastest way to regain clarity is to anchor your week around three simple, repeatable actions. Inside the Realtor Roadmap, these are the three non-negotiables we teach agents to build their business around. This is the foundation of the entire business. Your job each week is to have real human conversations with people who already know you, friends, past clients, family members, and people you've already met. These are not sales calls. They're relationship conversations designed to stay connected, check in, and stay top of mind. Over time, these conversations are what turn into referrals and repeat business. In the real estate roadmap, this lives inside your prospecting jam session. You block one consistent time on your calendar, ideally the same days and times every week, and you protect it. During that block, your only focus is reaching out to people in your database by phone, text, or voice message. No multitasking, no switching activities, just conversations. When this block is on the calendar first, everything else starts to fall into place. This action is about reinforcing relationships after the conversation happens. A handwritten note, a thank you card, or a short personal follow up creates separation in a noisy world. It tells people you care enough to slow down, and it keeps you memorable long enough after the conversation is over. This is one of the simplest ways to compound trust. Inside the Realtor Roadmap, this is built into your weekly follow-up block. Choose one specific time each week. For example, Friday morning or Sunday evening. There you sit down, write your notes from the conversations you had earlier in the week. Because this block is scheduled, it doesn't get skipped. It becomes part of your rhythm, not something you hope to get to. This is the action that moves the business forward financially. These are activities that directly lead to appointments, buyer consultations, listing consultations, open houses, or coffee meetings. The goal isn't volume for the sake of volume. The goal is creating opportunities to serve and guide people through real estate decisions. In the Realtor Roadmap, this shows up inside your perfect week. You pre-decide which days and times you will allow appointments, and you protect those windows. When opportunities come up, it goes into an existing time slot instead of taking over your entire schedule. This keeps your weeks predictable and prevents burnout while still creating momentum. So let's bring it all together. When these three actions are scheduled first, conversations, personal follow up, and appointment time, the rest of the week becomes easier to manage. You're no longer guessing what matters most. If you complete these three things, the week counts as a win. That's how consistency is built, not by doing more, but by repeating the right things in the right order. This is how the Realtor Roadmap turns a scattered week into a steady one, and how confidence starts to replace confusion. If you remember one thing from this video, remember this. Feeling lost early on doesn't mean you're failing. It usually means you're still finding your footing. This stage starts to pass when your focus stays narrow, your actions repeat week after week, and your days feel more predictable. You know what you're supposed to work on when you sit down. When that happens, the noise starts to fade. You spend less time watching what other agents are doing and more time paying attention to your own progress. This business rewards people who stay with simple things long enough to understand them. If things feel unclear right now, that doesn't mean something's wrong. It means you're closer than you think. You just need fewer moving parts and more repetition. Keep it simple, stay consistent, and give yourself enough time to see what your effort actually creates. If this video helped you see things more clearly, I put a free resource in the description that you might find useful. It's a script book you can download and use right now. And if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you in the next one.